Welcome to Squared Away Life. My name is Camden Busey. Last time, we explored Dan Martell's idea that he expressed in his book, Buy Back Your Time, that freedom begins when you stop spending time to save money and you start spending money to save time. You go even further than that, but that's the step you need to take. And that shift is powerful, but it's only the beginning. Once you recognize that your time is your highest value asset, the next question is, how to continually protect and multiply it. And that's where Martell's Buyback Loop comes in. It's a simple, ongoing rhythm designed to help you stay aligned with what matters most. Martell explains that true freedom does not come from a one-time overhaul, but it comes from a continuous loop of 3 actions. First, you need to audit what's draining your energy or adding little value. You need to look at your week with clear eyes and ask yourself, where are you spending time out of habit, fear, or guilt instead of intentionality and purpose? Second, you need to transfer those tasks to someone or something better equipped to handle them. This might mean hiring or delegating or automating or even simply saying no to things. But third, you need to fill that reclaimed time with higher value work and with life-giving activities. The goal is not just to be less busy, but it's to invest your best hours and your most productive and powerful energy where your unique contribution has the greatest impact. And then you can repeat the cycle again and again and again. Each loop creates more and more clarity, more energy, and more space to live intentionally and at a high level. At Squared Away Life, we talk often about preparedness, not as a defensive stance, but as a creative one. The Buyback Loop mirrors that philosophy perfectly because it's a framework for optimizing your life around your highest work, auditing what drains your energy, transferring what others can do to empower collective success, and then refilling your time with the focused, meaningful work that drives the greatest impact. But preparedness is not just a one-time achievement. It's not something you do once and accomplish and then you're done. But it's a rhythm, it's a pattern of life, and it's an awareness and an adjustment you need to make continually. In effect, you need to live in a loop that keeps you steady in a changing world. So take 10 minutes to audit your calendar or your task list and ask yourself 3 questions. What drains you more than it should? What could someone else do 80% as well or better? And what could you fill your week with if you had that time back? Even one small transfer, one automation, an outsourced task, or a boundary can start the loop, because buying back your time isn't something you do once. It's something you practice for life. Now, next time, we're going to look more specifically at which items on your calendar or on your task list to attack first. We're going to get down to the math and look at Martell's buyback rate in order to prioritize the kinds of things that you can buy back, and showing how you can buy back your time and make a bigger difference to your life, to achieving your mission, your vision, and even to your bottom line.